So I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, having a nice morning, waking up, feeling good, open up my trading view, and boom! All of a sudden, we have Bitcoin. I think it went near 21,000. And, I had this chart for us 2-3 days ago that we were at crunch time. We needed something to happen. If the bullish scenario was going to play out, we were going to hold trend and we're going to get the reaction there. It looked like the second option played out and the market dropped quickly. And it's crazy. As soon as a trend line is dropped, how quickly it actually moved down. Now, the big question is opportunity or disaster. This could lead to disaster. I'm going to be very honest with you. It could. There has not been a retest yet of the breakouts, so that could be an early exit point, or it could be a massive opportunity if we do close above the 200 moving average weekly, because now we've lost that, and now we know all the resistance is sitting there again. Do we close above it? As long as we've held that line through the longer term views, things have always been good. So I think it's very important for us to go through Bitcoin, go through the stock markets, because the stock markets did not move and Bitcoin decided to just move on its own. And we did have the little feeling as well. I spoke about it on the last two shows of these wicks. And like, why on the 4 hour? Why are we getting there? We're getting this big sell off. Why are we getting there? Why are we getting this big sell off? Why are we getting it? And now it's very clear the whales and the bigger guys were offloading at that spot. The only question is, where do they want to buy? Where are they looking to load up next? And basically the similar sort of things we saw over here, we want to see at the bottom of wherever that may be. I'll go through the different levels. If they took profits, they're going to buy back. They always do it. And leverage, $500 million was liquidated yesterday. So I was asking, where do we find the leverage numbers? Because I'm sure leverage is going up here. And whenever leverage is going up, they send these things down. They send them down hard. And then they continue their actual run. So guys, no more wasting time. Let's get into the show.
Click. Have you heard the news? What? With his finger on the pulse, it's like Sheldon knew. Click. When the sniper shoots, we got Sheldon on the chart, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. So enter the sniper, click. Time to be dedicated, sniper mode is activated. Explosions in the market are in target, and Sheldon demonstrates. Mirror on the wall, Master Sheldon tell us all. We got Sheldon on the chart, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. Enter the sniper, click. Enter the sniper.
Yo, Banter fam, I hope you're all having a good day. I know it's an annoying day, and I also woke up really happy, fantastic. But a lot of redness in the market again. We do know at some points, we break these key resistances. They like to send it down fast. It's quite crazy. It takes so long to get up to the top, and they hammer time. They drop it down really quickly. I feel like it is a dump, but I feel like we've been through way worse. Guys, we've been through this now for the last 6 to 8 months. So it's there. It's like a little bit painful and feels like I got a little stab wound. But I've literally had my head chopped off before this. So a little stab wound isn't as scary as what it is now. And now it is time to remove that emotion now and to make a correct decision. Within your portfolios, within is this an opportunity, is a disaster on the next, little bounce up. This is going to be fantastic, guys. This is going to get your popcorn ready because this is going to be phenomenal. Hi, Ran. Hi, Ran. How are we feeling today, bro?
Sheldon. Yesterday when you walked into my office, I was short Matic, I was short Shiba, I was short Rune, I was short Near.
Yeah.
You said to me, take a long on Rune.
No, I said I'm long. I said I took a small, longer thing, and you're like, what?
So what did I do? I closed all my shorts, and I went long Rune.
You, bro.
You said to me, bro. I'm printing. I took a long on Rune. I'm printing.
I was back to 100 on the list. Okay, I got stopped now, I think, so I got to fight all of that again. But I was there, and I sent it to you, and you were like,
I would have
Sheldon
won.
can't beat me. Sheldon can't
I
beat me.
would've-
I need to join him on the longs. Why did you close on your shorts, bro? I said
Because
I'm
you
taking
said
it
go
for the
long
day.
rune. You said
but
go
why do
long
you
rune.
close your
You
shorts?
said
Why do
my
you close
long
all
rune.
of your shorts?
My rune long
For
is
the day.
printing. My rune long
the
is
day.
printing. It's printing.
No stop loss ran. I think that's Ran's new name.
Now look.
No stop loss ran.
Now
I'm
look.
stopped out, bro. I'm happy.
Now look. I would have won this competition. I was
Let me
short
actually-
rune,
Bro,
short Shiba.
I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you, baby.
What?
1,800 to 419. Woo! Woo!
Sheldon, look what you
Ah.
did. You've even made Fred catch up to me.
Look here, Ran. I want to show you something. What's the top video here?
Mm.
So if you go here, bro, and you watch
Bro,
this
you
one,
know-
I promise,
you know what-
I'm gonna help you.
know
I
what-
know you're becoming a
No, you know
chartist,
what
and
it is.
I just want to help you.
No.
I just want to help you. So if
No,
you
you
look
know
at
what it
this
is. You
tool
know what it
over
is.
here,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you're doing, bro. You sit in my office. You convinced me that that rune was going to go up. Went into rune.
dude, I got a tattoo on the line here. Do you think this is a nice game here?
Nah, bro.
Do you think,
Bro, you killed me. I was up. Now I've got to start basically from scratch. I'm 10% up again. I'm 10% up again. Fred is catching up to me, for God's sake. Fred is catching up to me.
Ready?
Bro, I'm only getting warmed up. You guys, it's like when you get in the boxing ring, you just tire your opponents out first. You just hop around, you
Yeah,
slide
you just
around.
hit up a few
Might
jabs.
look like you're losing, and then boom, boom, KO, baby.
I should have
Promise,
just
watch out.
I should have just stuck to my thesis. I had a thesis. I told everyone the market is going down. And what Sheldon sitting in my office yesterday looking like a professional trader. Sheldon, what you doing? Just went long rune. I was like, cut half the shorts. Sheldon, how's your rune long doing? I'm printing money. Cut the other half of the shorts. Half an hour later, everything was fine. I was printing money. Woke up this morning. I'm like, what the hell actually happened? Why didn't I just stick to my guns? Why didn't I just do it my way? I said I'm going to do it my way. I said it.
Randy is now ruined. Ruined. I'm sorry, bro. I'll give you energy hugs. On a serious note, what happened? Who did you sell your Bitcoin? Like, what happened, bro? Why did Bitcoin dump so crazy? Because the stock market's not doing much.
No,
Not
but
much of a.
I think if you look at the stock market and you look at what happened, the stock market is Bitcoin has always been ahead of the stock market. Bitcoin started coming down before the stock market. It started going up before the stock market, and now it's starting to come down again. And you'll see now that I think the stock market will start coming down. You've got the Nasdaq futures. Now you can see on my screen, Nasdaq futures are 148 points down before the open. So, I mean, I don't know how you want to read this. I'll show you two charts. I'm not a chartist yet. I'm still learning. Apparently, I also got to learn about FOMO and emotion. Haven't yet got that chapter yet. Hold on, let me give you a better chart. Okay, so if you look at this chart over here, and you look at it on the daily, you could say that this is coming for a retest. You could say like the Nasdaq
just didn't get a higher high, so that's still quite bearish.
It depends where you look. Kind of like depends where you look. Kind of, I mean, there is a higher high here. I mean, you can say there's a higher high here. The other thing that you can look at is you can look at the US 500, which is the S&P 500, and this is the one that I said worried me because it hit the trend, and if you do a 200-day moving average, it was rejected here as well. So I think that the stock market's going to come down a little bit. Not sure if this is the big collapse, but as I said, I think the stock market's going to pull back, and I think Bitcoin and crypto just preempted it. That's what always happens. Yeah.
But do you have a slight concern for Bitcoin holding the low?
I don't think it's going to low unless something really happens on the market.
If the stock market pulls back 10% from here, like if Bitcoin reacted to a 0.5% drop in the stock market like this, what's it going to do to the market?
Just remember that. I mean, I think everyone's panicking. Like, guys, we had the Nasdaq's up 20% in the last month. Like, whoa, hold on, the Nasdaq's up 20% in the last month. This is the first pullback that we've had. It's like, I mean, hold on, just get some perspective. Nasdaq's up 20% in the last month. It's, let's not even go Nasdaq. Let's forget about Nasdaq for a second. Okay, I'm going to call up another chart for you. Yeah, let's take Ethereum in the last month. So let's take Ethereum. Let's quickly take a measure. Let's take the last month. Today's the 19th. Yeah, 19th to 19th. Okay, so Ethereum is up 28% in the last month, 30% in the last month. Okay, calm down. You can't go up forever. You need some kind of pullback. Okay, I'm not seeing any signs fundamentally that we're going to hit the bottom or lower than the bottom. I mean, the only two charts that right now I'm watching and are concerning. I mean, I'll show you. Is I'm looking at the US 10-year Treasury yield.
Yeah, this is a little bit concerning.
So you can see that, okay, so the head and shoulders is now completely invalidated. I actually don't even know why it's still here. We should delete it. It's basically gone. So you can take that neckline away as well.
It is breaking trend, yeah, to the upside again.
Yeah, so this is a problem. This is like, why are interest rates going up if the market believes that the Fed is going to thing? People say, yeah, oh, El Capo an apology. No, he says we're getting to lower lows. Hold on, guys. We're just having a little bit of a pullback after going up 50% on most tokens.
I'm not mistaken. El Capo said higher first and then down, and now it just went straight down. Now he's saying up the weekend and then down.
If you sit and call this thing down, eventually it will go down. Like, you know, if you call this thing down every day, it will go down. Call it up, it'll also go up. Just the question is when. This is the other one that worries me, the dollar index. So
we need a lower high, bro. We need a lower high. It's so important. If we get a higher high here, there's shit.
Higher high is over 109,334. So yeah, I mean, for me, this is the one. This is the chart that's causing all the havoc. Is you know, if people think interest rates are going to be coming down,
so
what's going on
here? Stock markets aren't going down much, but dollar index is pumping. Like
stock markets will. Stock markets will catch up, I think.
Is there any sense of, like, there's got to be FUD or something? Like, is there any sense of FUD that you think that will spark that, or do you think it's just going to come out of nowhere?
So far, nothing. I mean, here you can see that the 54% of people still think there's only a 50 basis point rate hike. So I don't know.
Yeah. And what do you think? A 75 will?
I think 75. I think 75. Yeah. I think 75. Yeah. Anyway, you destroyed me, bro. I would have won the trading competition. I would have hung up my gloves.
Oh, so you're done now?
No, I'm not.
Rand quit now. Is it finished?
No. I've got 14 days, 6 hours, and 5 minutes to claw my way back up and to win. But I got Fred on my back here. Apparently, even Kyle now is like on 400.
Oh, he's ranked 400.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 14 days. Remember, guys, if you don't do a part of the competition, there's 14 days left of the competition. I saw some guys did pretty well yesterday. I saw some guys, a guy got a 700% trade yesterday. Actually, gold down.
There's one guy
720. He was not there yesterday.
He was not there
anywhere there. And he ripped it. Even that Sam, they also did really, really, really well. So the guys are doing well at least, bro. Like, end of the day, we give analysis every day. As long as you're learning and you're succeeding, like, big ups to you.
I mean, this guy David, I think he had 380%. So he thought that he could just do nothing, basically. So he's been doing nothing, but now two people have had 2 trades, so now he has to do something. My bet is that he does something but destroys himself, and we never see him again.
Even the guy on 700, it does. Winning streak's a winning streak, but the losing streak still comes.
Like if the guy on 700 is smart, what he will do is he will not do anything now, because you take a break, bro. 700, you're winning. Someone here says I'm beating all you guys and currently ranked at 189. Maybe you should do the show, bro.
yeah. So we'll we'll retire, and the next ones can jump in.
Yeah. Someone says, Mt. Gox offloading, and there's no Mt. Gox offloading. It hasn't started yet. And even if it does start, it's going to be so small. You're not even going to feel it. All right, I'm going to leave you guys to do your show. Sheldon, I want to thank you very, very much for destroying my weekend, because now all I have to do all weekend is trade to catch up to you. Hold on, I want to know.
I even did a podcast with you yesterday, and I had a short lined up so beautifully, and because I did the podcast, I missed the short. So thank you, Ran. I also appreciate it, bro. But we had a good podcast. We had a good podcast.
Are we launching it this weekend? Are we launching it
It
this
looks
weekend?
good. So it doesn't need a lot of editing, so it looks good. The guys are telling me it's looking really good. There's not much work that needs to be done on it. So
let's do it.
I'm
Let's
hoping
launch it
it.
this week.
Yeah. A bit of heart to heart, guys. You get a little bit of the insight outside of just the charts.
I wonder if you can short
just go.
If you can short Stargate here, because Stargate was listed on you can't. There's no derivative. Stargate was listed on Binance, had a big pump, and I think it probably dumps after the Binance pump and dump.
Probably. While you do leave rant, just go watch this one over the weekend, and yeah, bro, just keep believing in yourself, and things will get better.
Mama Sniper, are you playing with us here or not? Are you in the mix here?
I am, but I haven't traded for the last couple of days because we're busy. We got exciting news. Sheldon's recording for the Sniper School next week, so we've been so busy with back end work and all of that. So yeah, not very active.
Guys, Monday, Tuesday, and we'll see how he goes. But Monday, Tuesday, Sheldon is not around. Maybe even Wednesday, Sheldon's not around because they're starting to film Sniper School, which is amazing news. We are trying to launch Sniper School by October, and then but when it launches, we're going to be able to do 2,500 people per class. So that's starting on next week. So Monday, Tuesday, and maybe Wednesday, Sheldon's not going to be here. He's going to be making Sniper School for you guys. Don't worry, Kyle will be here.
But as well, I think let's have a quick chat about that Discord, bro, before you leave, because that Discord's still going to be moving really strong while I am away and doing the recordings. We got Discord, baby. We got.
Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
We told you guys that we're terminating our relationship with CoinPanel at the end of August. We want to give you guys all the stuff absolutely free. It's all in the Discord. All you have to do is go here. Here's the link. Click on the link over here, and that'll take you straight to Discord. I think I'm registered. Okay, so this I should have been registered. Maybe it was on my other computer. But okay, so that takes you to the Discord. Discord absolutely free. We've all got a section here. It is like a couple of days old. So just give us it. We launched it yesterday, so just give us a couple of days to get it properly. But next week it'll be properly done. If you have an exchange account with us, BitGet, BYBIT, KuCoin, Binance, any exchange account, you can unlock a VIP section over somewhere here. There's an unlock a VIP section.
Yeah, it's there.
So
you put your referral link in. And
VIP access. There we go.
VIP.
Okay. Yeah. So you gotta just input that, and that takes you into a very special VIP section. Over time, all our charts are going to be here. Kyle's got a section, Sheldon's got a section, Miles has got a section. I'm going to have a section. All our charts, all our trades, personal invite, personal everything. So sign up, join us. This is where we're going to be keeping the community happy. And again, we wanted to bring everything to you guys for free. Now it's here it is, and it's here for free. You don't have to pay $10 a month to CoinPanel.
Cool. Thank you, brother.
Valid invite is expired. I wonder why it's doing that. Okay, let me check it. Let me check it out. Listen, love you madly. Well, kind of. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Oh, by the way, today on the show on Banter, we have Vinny Lingham, we have Anatoly Yakovenko, who's the founder of Solana, and we have Jose from Delphi. One of the first interviews Jose has done since the collapse of Luna. So it's going to be huge. Don't miss Banter. It's going to be massive. I'm going to ask. So Anatoly doesn't know that he's coming on today. And actually what I'm going to ask him a lot about is Cardano. So I'm not going to talk about Solana. He thinks he's coming on to talk about Solana. I'm just asking questions about Cardano.
I think it's going to be great, bro. I'm so happy. Like, Banter Fridays are the best. They're really, really entertaining. Cool, my brother. I'm going to jump into the charts.
All right, Mama Sniper. Chat later.
Go watch that video, hey?
Stop
loss. Go watch that video. I'll help you out, bro. Bye, Ron. Okay, let's jump back on you guys. And what we're basically thinking. So, last line of support for Bitcoin. So, as we spoke previously, we dropped this line. So, we dropped the trend. We've now started to move our way down. The big question now, again, comes, is it a lower low coming into play? Are we going to break the low of this previous area? Because what's quite critical is we finally worked our butts off to get above the moving average again, the 200-week moving average, and now we've lost it. And we managed to hold support on it last week. We bounced there a few times, slight little wicks down. And for now, we are currently sitting under this 200-day moving average. And as far as we know, for longer time views, it's not good for us to be under. Every time we're above it, If I go to a longer view chart, let's see if I can get the Bittrex chart up here. There we go. As long as we've been above this, it's always been a really, really, really good sign. So it is important to see that, we wanted to know the simple question, was Bitcoin going to 28 and then down again? We knew at some point there was going to be a down again and come test the lows, maybe even the lower low. The question was, were we going to go to 28 first? Give us opportunity to offload and then make our way back there down. Or are we going there first? And I think this close of this weekly is going to be very important because yesterday we basically lost it and we've lost it very quickly down. And it's sitting currently in the regions of the 23K zone. That is currently now the resistance for Bitcoin. And the only way I could sort of say we reverse this current dump off. Now, what is the possibilities of it basically reversing this dump off is maybe it was just a liquidity hunt and it was just liquidations, liquidate all the guys, liquidate the longs, all of that, and continue the journey. That does happen very much. Or there was a stage last week of the whales offloading at this point. We kept getting these little big sell-offs every time Bitcoin was getting to these areas, and we're getting that long wick over there. And every time we were getting there, we were getting these sell-offs. And we had one, I think it was 2 days ago, which was this wick over here. And it started to become quite obvious that they're starting to offload. And I think what we're going to do now is we're going to imprint this and we've got to remember this, add it to your trading journal and your career again. So the next time you see this again, it can sort of help you again with that decision. But either way, we're back here again. It's not like we haven't been at 21K or been anywhere these areas again. We've been here before, we're here again. And next time, let's just make sure we pay a little bit more attention to this. But when it comes to higher time frame views, we are still in the low range. We still have the possibilities of a lower low and these sort of things. And I would say it basically comes down to this chart over here. This one here, where we have this last line of support. This for me is the last trend line support. And this will confirm one thing. If we hold these areas over here, that's cool. We can still make our way to the 25 again. Right now, 28 is out of the picture for me. Possible 26 if we do hold these lines. Right now, it's about 70% chance we're going down and we're making a lower low than this previous point over here. And if we do drop this trend, it's showing us that we can go test the areas back between 17 and 19K again. Will we drop it? There is a likely. And if we do drop it, where does it go through next? We basically still have not tested the areas of 12,000. So guys were saying 12,000 this morning. I agree. If Bitcoin does lose the low or we lose this trend, I agree that a 12K Bitcoin can happen. Will that create a lot of pressure within the whole market? Yes, because not only is it Bitcoin going, dropping another 40% from where we are currently, we also have dominance, which is at a very critical level. And if Bitcoin drops those lows, I'm pretty sure 90% that dominance is going up, which means if Bitcoin falls 40%, altcoins can fall another 60% from where they are right now. So what I'm basically looking at is obviously my emergency line for Bitcoin is that trend. And if that trend breaks, I'm starting to automatically just de-risk. I'll probably sell off about 30% of my portfolio just to protect myself. Or what I'm looking at now is this trend that we broke yesterday. Let's actually get it up there. This one. If we get any single test from where we are here now and we go up to go test this, I think I'm offloading. I think I'm definitely protecting myself a little bit more at this area because now it's very clear that this is a true break of support. And if we have this retest, that's my little emergency to basically protect myself and to add to shorts. Remember, I've been speaking about those shorts, and it was quite annoying. Yesterday, I had quite a bit of work to do with, it always happens the day I got to do something. But remember how we were tracking ETH this whole way up? And I've been saying it, guys, with all the altcoins. I've been saying, like, put this trend line in, like, put it in. When we lose this steam, we're going down. And look, as soon as we lost that, just look at this. Boom. Look at that acceleration to the downside. So ETH is looking strong still. It's actually held better than a lot of the market at this point. But if there is any opportunity, I feel ETH's going to play catch up. I really do. If there is any opportunity of us going back here, I'll definitely be offloading some of my ETH because I do think there's possibilities of us coming back to these areas of 1.5. And obviously, if Bitcoin goes for the lower low, I think ETH doesn't go as low as what Bitcoin's going to do. I think ETH either goes back to the lows of what it did or even slightly lower. I don't think we're going to get a $500 ETH. I don't know what you guys think. Pop in the comments of what you think. If Bitcoin goes to 12K, is ETH going to $500? Like we're basically looking at, we're telling ETH that it's going to basically fall 70% or 65% from where it is now. Do you guys think so? What do you think so? Pop in the comments. Do you think ETH can go back to $500? If Bitcoin does really play out and it basically does really drop off hard. And if we look at all of these guys that we're speaking about, Solana, we've been tracking these. So it's very important to track these charts with me through those times. But, Solana, it's lost now. If there's any way of retest, is where I'm protecting myself, Solana. Right now, Solana can go back to lower low. Like this can go, I spoke about it on the last show. We can go from between 23 and we can go to $30 anywhere in this area over here. And if Bitcoin goes obviously way lower, we can be looking at a $20 Solana. But all of these now, we can start to see that the whole market now, there's the Cardano one. So remember what I said, I never ever had a problem with buying supports and these sort of things, but you have to have your key stops or offload positions or your sort of emergency lines. And you can see over here, as soon as we lost it, look at the acceleration. So Cardano's lost big momentum at the moment. This is a very big wave. So I do think at some point, I kind of agree with Al Capo that maybe there's a short-term little relief bounce over the weekend. And, let's say Cardano goes back up to around 50 cents. I'll be offloading because, right now the possibilities of another 30% of down in the market is very high. So prep yourself for that. I'm not panicked out right now. This is actually a beautiful time. I'm actually going to call Mama Sniper on now shortly for me to build this portfolio. Like fantastic. I've been speaking about it with you guys, and I've loaded the account with cash now because I'm getting ready to build that portfolio. You got two ways of looking at this. You got a current portfolio that's either bleeding or went through the war, and then you got a second opportunity of building a portfolio in this area. And even if it's 5% of what you put in previously, as I've said before, you build a portfolio in this area. I'm pretty sure in the next year to 3 years, you're going to make a lot of money if you're building in these areas, even if it goes slightly lower than where you're building at the moment and these sort of things. Like you're building at the right stage. And I think if it comes to short-term trading, I think looking for the next short and the next push up, which I'll give you guys now what I'm looking at. But all of them near drop support. So it's very important, guys. Like, don't beat yourself up if you missed all these lines. Like, draw it up again, image thing, because you'll be shocked in 2 weeks again. We could probably be up again, and then the same thing can happen again. Like, just keep using these momentum lines. You can keep protecting yourself. And you can see Phantom. You can see all of these basically lost these long-term wedges to the upside. Stargate's pumping, guys. It's pumping. I don't want to speak too much on it. I do have a little bit of Stargates. I wish I had a lot more. But you can't buy now. That thing's done. That thing's done crazy things already. Work to earn is now quite popular. Very true. Very true. Very true. So build a portfolio in the bear market, bro. Only people with balls build portfolios at these areas. And they're usually the ones that make a ton of money in these zones. And don't worry too much about long-term, about sniping those exact sort of entries. Only your leverage in your short time frame that put your tight stop losses on these things. But a lot of them have basically lost that momentum. So my two scenarios with Bitcoin, as I said, is either we have this little relief bounce back to 23, maybe get through that weekly, get above that 200 moving weekly average, which is around 23K. I think we're going to get rejected. I'll slightly offload at that area if we do go there. Or if we look at the next level, Bitcoin goes straight down here to 20K and then a little relief rally to 22. So basically from here, we go straight down to this area, then a little relief here, and then more destruction. I still think that we are going to go test this lower range of Bitcoin for the rest of August. I think the rest of August, as I've been saying, over the last few shows, that I think August, the second half of August is bearish. I think September is slow grind, not much action. And I think October, we start a little rally up. We'll see where we get from there, but that's how I'm prepping my portfolio for the rest of the year. This zone was still not tested for me just yet. The rest we will only look at once this one has been tested, and I'm prepping for that move. And if it comes, this trend line is showing, remember, this is the main trend line since we started the top, and we've been moving all our way down. And that's the one I'm truly focused on. So anywhere in this range over here, don't be surprised to see bottoms and tops in a range, in a very big range. But you're not going to get a true relief rally just yet until we have broken any of these areas. And I see someone says, yeah, it's a roller coaster ride. Of course it is. It's a massive now. But if you can learn through these stages over here, when the true time comes when we break that trend is when we can start having some way bigger ranges and a lot more fun. Be ready when it gets there. Otherwise, you're going to keep rinsing and repeating, especially the guys that's been with us through 2 cycles now. Like, you know what I mean? It's time now to start using everything we've learned, and to actually make it sort of happen. Let's actually bring Mama Sniper on. What's up? You muted. Just have a look there.
Done.
What's happening?
How's it going?
The ones I was looking at here, sorry, just before, it looks like the USDT dominance did break the trend. I wish I actually did a show yesterday, but anyway, it did break that trend for us. So this is obviously inclining back to the upside. We have the Dixie going up as well, and all of these sort of things. So this is just confirming now that the bears are going to have their chance now, and we just got to cross our fingers that we don't make that lower low. I think if we make a higher low, like we don't go lower than 17K by end of September, and we hold that and that sort of level, I think it can give us a decent push for the end of the year. Not all-time high breaks, but definitely it's a more bullish scenario for us through that time. And is there anything else here? Yeah, there you can see the total market cap. Use the total market caps as well, guys. This is also obviously lost a little bit of steam and these sort of things. So the question is for us, Mama Sniper, I want to deploy like 30%, 20% even. I want to see what those little coins are doing there. We got a Binance account there. I want to buy a little bit for the long term. It's 3 years. 3 years. We never know. The market could bounce tomorrow, like these sort of things. Is there anything that's looking juicy now for the smaller caps, and these are the ones that you're looking at? We're gonna build that at 10K portfolio. We're gonna build that now, and I actually want to have that in Discord. So guys, remember Discord has spot trades now and leverage trades. The only group that's active there right now is spot trades. What's coming next is on when the next live session drops off. We're gonna have the $400 challenge, and we're gonna have this thing actually linked to our accounts and monitoring the accounts. And each and every single trade that gets taken on the account will be there to show you guys the journey of how it's done. So even if it gets done in the next 6 months, like it's something you can use for forever, for the rest of your life, just the method of how it was actually done. We're then going to have this portfolio, the 1,100% portfolio as well, in a group on that Discord as well, where you can track that as well and see all of those. I'm also saying, like, I don't care what it says. Like, I'm gonna have balls at this point now. I'm gonna dollar cost now. Like, I'm buying. Like, you know, I spoke to Rand yesterday. I'm like, how much dry powder you got? He's like, I got 10% left. He's been deploying now for the last thing, and even though you'll never catch the exact lows, like
is Rand still buying his Bitcoin a day?
Yes. He's only got 10% left. He's only got 10% left of his cash. Rand's been buying a Bitcoin a day for like the last three months. Just buy Bitcoin every day. End of the day, Rand's a wealthy man. He's a really big, phenomenal businessman, and he knows how to make money. So
no, definitely, and I mean, dollar cost average. Dollar cost average is one of the smart moves you can do. You know, we can trade what the chart tells us on the day, but you know, we never know when the actual turn is going to happen. So dollar cost averaging is probably the best, because you buy now, it goes down, you buy a little bit more. So you don't go all in, but you start dollar cost averaging out, and you'll thank yourself at the end of the next bull market. It doesn't look pretty now if the market goes down, but by the end of the next bull market, you'll be glad that you actually did start dollar cost averaging in. Rather start dollar cost averaging in, and instead of the market turning on you and you're like, oh, and you start FOMOing now and you start buying higher. It's a lot more relaxed to dollar cost average in than to try and get into a market that's pumping. And then you start FOMOing and start getting in on higher, because then everyone wants to buy, and you start getting, now the markets are going down, you can basically get the price you want. When the market's pumping, to try and fight all the order books to try and get the prices you want can be quite difficult. So I mean,
and I think what's good, sorry mom, this weekly stochastic, whenever it's at the bottom, like dollar costing at the bottom is great, and dollar cost, or what do you call it, like dollar cost out, like profits when it gets to the top. Like I saw a lot of people said that they 100% out at 25K on Bitcoin. Like, well done. Like, you've just literally farmed yourself. If you buy back right now and you're just patient, like you just farmed yourself 10, 15, 20% more tokens, which plays a really big role in a bull run, massively. Kyle's shorts, definitely. He caught a very nice short. That's the beauty of all the channels, guys, and all the different guys. Like, I'm the powerhouse. I remember I had to learn bear market now and these sort of things, and I'm learning it. And you'll see every bear market I'll be way better than what I was previously. So I'm getting good there. But I'm very deadly in a bull market. Like we are flipping brilliant in a bull market. So now we're prepping ourselves. Yeah, but in the bull market, there's no better. There's no better, no better, no better. I'm still here every day with you guys, and we fight this every day. But when the bull market starts, like we're gonna pump. We're really, really, really gonna pump. If we can have a ride from 20K back to 60K, like we're gonna kill it. Like we're really, really gonna do well. As Rand says, we just wait when. So. What are you thinking on these smaller caps? I think let's get into this Binance account.
Yeah, let's have a look. So I do see the fear and greed index is sitting on 33%, and it's been quite stable there for a while. So I think people are generally in the same frame of mind. So it's starting to, calm down now a bit as well. So that's great. And just quickly, just on one comment, I saw somebody put a comment there asking if I contacted you on Twitter yesterday. Please, guys, we will never, ever, ever contact you guys.
Not us.
We can't. We got too much work, and purely because of the scammers. If anyone's messaging you from Crypto Banter, DMing you, it's a scam. So nobody from the crew will DM you. So so you're probably following a scammer on Twitter or Instagram or anywhere, but we will never message you and ask for money or anything like that. So please, just beware of the scammers. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at these smaller ones. So I've obviously got levels. So Binance is obviously our preferred exchange for our spot holds. So I am obviously accumulating. A lot of these are available on Binance, and then some are available on KuCoin, which we'll go through those next week as well. But so I've got different levels, Charles, and I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, like Mithril, for instance, and this is obviously where we dollar cost averaging. We've already been buying, but we're currently sitting on a support over here. And these are the next levels that are down. So if we keep on dropping down to these levels, these are the levels that I want to get us in at.
So we've got 20% now. Let's buy some now.
Okay.
Let's dollar cost. We're gonna dollar cost. Let's dollar cost. I'm
expecting 50 to 110x, but that'll obviously be from the bottom. But okay, let's quickly go.
So guys, this is the portfolio. This is the one where we bought, where I got all that DYDX. That's obviously sitting in a 20% loss now, but I'm still I think DYDX is very undervalued. So it's a longer term hold, that one. But so that's a part of the spot wallets. And now we're starting to load up on some of the very high risk. So remember, this one, we're not spending more than 20% of our portfolio. So this one is not more than 10%. 10%. It's supposed to be very high risk. So not the low risk at the bottom, very high risk. That's the one we are buying some of these at the moment. So yeah, I think, what do we got there? $10,000. So I think buy $1,000 of Mithril. I think it's only buy 2 of them for now.
Okay,
we got our Myth tokens. Fantastic.
Let's have a look. So we've got Hot as well, which is Hollow. So I've also got quite a few levels on Hot, but I mean, look at that growth. So definitely we're going to dollar cost averaging into Hollow. So let's get some Hollow, huh?
Yeah. Do $500 on that one. I'm not.
Okay. Guys, just remember we are dollar cost averaging, and it can go down lower, and everybody needs to.
Guys, there's a very, very, very high chance it's going down lower. Like, I'm just putting in small bits here now. You got to buy it on BUSD.
Okay, so let's go to another one.
Yeah, let's jump. We'll get that one.
MBL.
We got enough one. That one doesn't look sexy for me right now.
Okay, we got
that one just yet.
This one did a 310x. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I did a 310x last one. We got Wink.
Not yet. We'll get more of that one.
Okay, well then let's leave it at that, because these other ones are available on KuCoin.
Okay.
These are KuCoin.
These ones we want. Yeah. So we'll build another portfolio on KuCoin as well. These are the ones we want. Those look good.
Yeah.
PBX looks great. Scallop looks great. Those are great ones.
These are the ones.
Okay, cool. And your small risk, your normal risk, what is it? Your high risk.
The low risk.
Is there anything there?
So seller network.
Nearly there, not there just yet.
We've got these 2 levels over here. We've got VTHO.
I think get a little bit of VTHO now. Let's buy a little bit more of that. I think let's buy another $1,000 of VTHO there. I don't have time to monitor the market all the time, so I'm dollar costing in now.
Yeah.
This is for
We're busy with a lot of recordings. Sheldon's bringing
so
one of the big
much.
sniper schools
So
out
much.
at the moment, and we've got so much, and it's so much homework we have to do to bring everything to you guys. So yeah,
Plus podcast, plus blogging, plus racing, plus Chosen Ones group, plus shows, plus everything.
yeah. One of the biggest mistake people can make is they buy the green and they sell the red. We like to buy the red and obviously sell the green.
Guys, while you're busy buying there, if someone's looking for a really good short, I don't think it's right now. I think it's on the next little relief rally. Is Chili's. Like Chili's have been doing absolutely phenomenal things, but look at this. Like this thing has absolutely ripped like stupid amounts. It literally went from what is it? Basically a cent. No, 9 cents, and it went all the way to 23 cents from here. So I'm looking at this going up back to around 21.5, and I'm looking to open a short, and I'm actually looking to TP around 16 to 15 cents. So this looks like a massive short for me on the next little relief to catch. Look at this thing. It's done crazy things. And a pullback there will really give me a massive short. So if anyone is looking for shorts and for the competition and these sort of things, like when this thing gets to those areas, hopefully I can be live and I can go live when we do that. Have you got anything else there?
No, I think those two are good for now. The rest we can
okay. We'll keep dollar costing. But either way, guys, I'm just DCing at these levels on the high risk and these sort of things. I want to wait to see if Bitcoin bounces here. And if it goes up to that trend line, I think I'm going to de-risk a good part of my portfolio to buy back more lower. And if it obviously drops through low, I'm just going to keep DCAing through this and let's just monitor as we go. But the market's lost steam. There's a 70% chance that Bitcoin goes down to 17K again and even lower. So be aware of that. Yeah, we basically go from there. Big thing. Don't, like, if you've had a shitty day and you're not happy with the market stuff, don't do anything right now. Don't buy, don't sell, don't do nothing. Go take a breather, go take a walk, to take something, relax yourself a bit. Otherwise, you're going to make a stupid decision. You're going to make a very stupid decision. Do not make a stupid decision. Very important.
Charles, maybe just show the links. I had somebody ask where they could get the links. Let me just...
Which links?
All our links. It's on the description underneath, yeah.
Yeah, below in the description, guys, you'll find all of our links. If you want to open accounts, if you want to open anything, it's all below there. The trading competition, the Discord, and my YouTube channel, guys. My YouTube channel is dropping. Like it's dropped. Go subscribe there, please. The content's dropping. We're dropping a podcast on Banter on the weekend, and then we're dropping my podcast on Monday to show you what the channel's about. And then I got 2 vlogs dropping. I got Chosen Ones episode dropping. I got tons. I've done crazy stuff. Like I went with the boys on the weekend, and I thought it was going to be a normal, like, fun weekend of games and stuff. But it turned into a little bit of a South African jackass, where I got no more hair under my arms. I've been waxed. I've been whooped. I've been paintball shot at. I had to eat cinnamon. It was one of the worst things I've ever done. We had a chili eating contest. We had all these things. So you're about to see all of this in HD. I think you're going to be quite surprised what I've been getting up to my spare
when
time.
When the markets are red and you don't want to look at the charts, go look at Sheldon's channel.
Come laugh at me. Yeah, come laugh at me because it's quite it's quite funny. Cool.
Don't forget BBS. Don't forget the BBS charts, guys. It's fantastic. You get so much alpha there. Join the BBS. Lots of charts and alphas for free, and join the Discord. And yeah, we've got more than enough information for everybody on all the different channels, and that's what we're planning on doing, is just to grow this and bring as much stuff to you guys as we can, so we can get ready for this next bull market. Yeah,
cool. Okay, Banter fam, come on, Sniper. Love you guys lots. I'll see you all next week.
Ciao. Have a good one.
Have
Bye-bye.
a good day.